What's up, guys? Welcome to the Make It Happen podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Make It Happen. This is episode 69, and I'm joined on the couch by my good friends Rhino, Jamel, Big Moody behind the boards. My edible is kicking in as we speak.
Mine ain't hit yet.
I need some edibles,
I'm
man.
starting to get that little fuzzy behind the eye joint.
I'm gonna have to come back to crib because we on dry June.
Just a little drip drop.
How you feel?
I'm good right now.
Fucking day 3.
It-
You look like
Three.
you sweating over there.
No.
On the eyes. Ain't had no.
What's in that
you
cup,
know this
man?
Vaseline. You know that.
How long you been
Or-
drinking? How long you had a drinking problem, Rhino?
I don't have to drink a problem. I'm good.
Sure.
You like sugar though.
Yeah,
I do.
You poured
got a
cup
big
of
issue
juice.
with that.
I sure did.
You got a cup of juice?
Mhm.
That's what you drink.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go sweat it out.
That's
just
not how
I
that you can't. You're not burning it.
You
That
spiking
shit
your
would take you
insulin, bro.
90 minutes
The
to burn
best
that
thing you
shit
can do
off.
for your life is not spike your insulin, bro.
One cup. He's short. He'll live a long time. No
What
matter
was y'all last drink before dry June started?
Austin. I haven't had a drink since the last day in Austin.
What was it? Old fashioned?
Did you
Who
know it was gonna be your
knows?
last drink?
I wasn't sure, but I was pretty much
Yeah.
sure. I mean, I had kind of made a decision. Like, I'm gonna just start now.
Okay.
I started as soon as I got back. I've been on the diet, clean, no drinking.
Don't worry about it because 4th of July.
Working
I'm
out hard.
fried.
I had a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
wanted to try it.
Why you drink those?
That's
I wanted to try it.
I hate
Never
it.
had it.
How was it?
It tastes like what it
Yeah, it
looks
tastes
like.
like-
What's in it?
like blood. Oh.
Vinegary,
Vinegary.
tomato.
Yeah.
What you had?
My girl be drinking them Jones
They
all
came
the
with
time.
pepper
It's,
jack
it's
cheese.
white
for
shit.
sure a white thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Irish people didn't play. I feel like they come. It was a tag team situation. Couple Americans, couple Irish
That
people
shit
was like,
nasty.
"Hey, let's come together, make some bullshit."
That's exactly what it was. Some
I like
bullshit.
some of the shit that goes in a Bloody Mary. Look.
Of course,
Like-
A bacon, piece of bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon.
That's the
pepper
only
jack
thing that
cheese.
bacon-
Shrimp, hot sauce,
I
pickles.
figured it out. That's
Oh,
the
that
only thing
stuff.
that bacon don't make better.
That's true.
Motherfucking Bloody Mary.
Yeah, damn.
You might got-
That's
you
the
might-
only- that's the only thing created.
The bacon probably do make the experience better though.
It is one of the few drinks that I can genuinely say I've never had a good one of.
And I could go the rest of my life.
And
without
I've tried
drinking.
them because
You
I'm
gotta
just
be like,
anytime I see somebody order one, I'm like, let me try that.
Like it's gonna change.
Like,
Don't
Like
it
it's
supposed to
gonna
help?
change,
Then they
right?
say it's supposed to like help if you've been drinking like the night before. Supposed to help
I
something.
feel like if you like
Any
got a
drink
hangover,
will.
I guess
It's just more early vibes. Like it's got tomato
What year
juice.
did it come
and-
out? It
Bring
had
me
to
a
come out, like-
mimosa.
humans was barely humans when it
A
came out.
mimosa would do
It
the
had to
same
be like
thing.
1700s, 18, 16.
Yeah,
Couldn't
my
be too
dad
much
was
going on
big
in the
on
world.
Tomato juice and what is it? The
It's
base is
a-
vodka.
That's the liquor that's in there. Yeah. My dad was an alcoholic, as
Yeah, I
you
mean,
guys
you
know.
would in the
You know,
drink.
like,
There was a
starting
run
out
was
early in
into.
the morning with one of those.
What's the earliest your
It's,
pops?
it's like you've been sitting on the bench for a quarter. You come in the game, go get you a layup. Get you back
warm
in
a
the
little.
game.
that ain't
Yeah.
a layup. That's like
That's-
a
yeah, that's-
suicide. I don't know.
The earliest I've seen him drink is probably like,
gas.
I mean, does it count if he didn't go to sleep yet, or like haven't been
Well, how long was
he
his
was
sleep?
asleep? He wake up.
like 7? He don't wake up that early.
Okay.
I've seen him like 7 or 8.
What's the earliest y'all started drinking? Like
On a resort, like
10?
all inclusive, I'll probably get a morning 9, 10 o'clock joint.
I don't. I
When we
think.
went to Cabo.
I don't
we
think
drinking
10
in the
o'clock
morning.
drinking.
Oh yeah, we was taking shots.
It was drinking
early.
all
But
day.
I don't think
Yeah.
Putting
the
the Baileys in the
sunrise. I want a shot. I don't think I'm ready.
I
for
crave
that.
beer in the morning.
On a vacation, I'll get a
Crave it.
Shit.
Crave it all. As soon as I wake, I could go for one right now.
For real?
and you don't
Yeah.
even drink.
Yeah.
That's
Damn,
the weirdest
crave a
shit.
beer.
Or work on cars. That doesn't sound like
Right.
You
That's
said
all
it.
work
Work on cars. That's exactly what that sounds like.
Hey,
They
you work
drink a
on
beer.
cars, you probably
drink?
a little
Oh,
rough
for-
good.
There's
joint.
certain jobs where like I feel like you gotta have a couple drinks a day.
Bro,
For sure.
when I used to work for in the warehouse, this dude, I don't know how he did his job. He used to be fried every single day.
Function
drunk.
alcoholic.
Go on break, they knocking him back. Like, damn, like
Ow.
you drunk. Oh, like he talk. You know how you can smell it on somebody.
That is an alcoholic.
yes,
For
I'm
sure.
I've never seen him sober.
Yeah.
You know that skin start looking wild.
Mhm.
I'm like, boy, you
My
can't leave that
dad was
drink alone.
52 when he died. He looked like he was 71 or some shit.
Just
Like,
knocking it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked super old.
Yeah, I didn't. damn sure
Humans
they did.
love alcohol.
I didn't know.
Terrible. He looked fucking terrible.
I did
20
not.
years.
Oh, maybe more. He
Was-
looked fucking
I did not know
bad.
your pops was 52.
52. Yeah.
Wow. I just
He
knew
looked
he was
like
older.
he could be my grandfather.
I just knew he was older than that.
Nah, hell no.
Just knocking it back.
Wow.
he lived a hard life.
Did your dad get the hoes?
Not any of the ones that I would have been proud to have, but he never didn't have a girl.
Come on now. Come on.
I mean, you said he was one of the top drivers around. Like he.
Oh, back in the day, he probably had the hoes.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about like in his older?
Yeah, like
I'm
at
talking about like
we was
30s,
coming up, like,
towards
we
the end of the run, I seen him with a couple things. I'm like, oh, all
right, Dad.
It ain't that bad.
Dad,
This pussy boy.
But
get your ass in your room.
Shut that goddamn door now.
but
There's a pussy here.
but
Oh,
you know,
man.
You know, old motherfuckers get a little
They get
territorial over their pussy.
man, they
They
get up-
pussy
get
now.
up-
I think
upset.
about him a lot because like he had a trajectory that was impressive at time, and then his life just went to shit.
Yeah.
Like before he had me, he was like late 20s. He was like getting like articles written about him for like racing. He did like he was a race car driver,
Right.
like dirt track, like the shit you do before you go try to go to pro, like NASCAR. And then he had me. He had bought a tire shop or some shit. He owned a tire shop and a restaurant, or it was a bar. It wasn't a restaurant, but this big. But it was a restaurant. He owned that and a tire shop at the same time. Was racing, booming.
Yeah.
Had me, shit with my mom, whatever, and then just slowly but surely everything
After
went to
your
shit.
mom, so you think it was like your mom after him?
Ruined
and your
his
mom?
life. For sure. Yeah, me and her ruined his life for sure.
That'll definitely do it.
Yeah.
A
She
bad
trapped
breakup.
I mean, you feel like you on top of the world.
He had
man.
no intentions on having a child.
Right.
She stopped taking birth control. This is a story I heard. I never got to hear her side of the story, so I don't know. But allegedly, she intentionally stopped taking her birth control, got pregnant, kept it. Here I am. And then he had a fucked up childhood. So he was like, I'm not gonna not, do the right thing, even though he ended up not
He's not
doing
doing
the right thing.
His
But
intentions.
his heart was
was
in the
the
right
right
place
place, yeah.
in the beginning.
Do you know how many kids your mom had before having you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 before me.
So
Okay,
you
before
her
you.
youngest.
Nah.
Oh.
That's another one younger than me.
Do y'all talk?
No.
Okay.
I don't talk to none of them.
Yeah.
No real reason. It's just we didn't.
Didn't have a
Y'all didn't-
relationship.
yeah,
I'm not about to
grow
go do it now.
Yeah. If they reach out and want to build that relationship, would you want to, or you kind of like
Probably block.
for sure?
No, I'm sure.
For sure. I would, for sure.
But because most people are not worth a damn, not because they're your siblings.
Yeah, I mean, what? I'm gonna be skeptical.
For
Like,
sure. Yeah.
I got a brother I never met, and I ain't reaching out.
Do you know if they doing good? Do you know if they doing bad?
I have no idea. Never known them at all. My mama can barely eke out her name. My mama was doing some wild shit. Let me tell you that. Yeah. So yeah, it's no
But yeah,
telling.
she had a slew of kids, several different fathers or baby daddies.
Yeah, so he probably wasn't as eager to have a kid.
Yeah.
She already had 3 kids. It probably wasn't as.
But I
And
was
she-
thinking that
she
maybe
didn't keep none of them. Like they were with the father.
yeah,
that is the
that's key. That's how I judge a woman. If a woman don't have her kids, I'd be like,
Yeah, that's a little tough. Like,
that's why I'd be
multiple
like,
times.
yeah. When a girl ain't got her kids, I'd be like, okay, let's see what kind of woman
Like
you
who
are.
got the, like, who got, like to
For
see
sure.
to see the father got like sole custody. Is
Yeah,
like,
that's one of the
because the
harshest
judge. I
judgments
feel like
I'm
the
gonna
courts
give.
fight against
And
that.
don't even see them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Me and my closest in age brother, the one that I kind of grew up with, I was close with. We kind of bonded because we just didn't ever see our mom.
Right.
Like, we both had a dad that was a single dad. It was like
Right.
that's kind of our relationship point.
Right.
And it's like,
Damn.
yeah.
Deadbeat mom sounds.
But
wow.
she did stick it out with the youngest one.
That normally
Okay.
how it
Give her
goes.
credit
I
for
learned a little
that.
bit.
That normally how it goes.
She actually reached out to me one time and was like,
Trying.
was like chastising me for not having come to the funeral or some shit. I'm like, well, you just don't understand the dynamic, you know?
What you say? Your mom.
Oh, your mom said or your sister?
No, my sister
Your sister chastised you for not going to your
messaged
mom.
me like,
Yeah,
you know,
if your sister was
da-da-da-da.
a boy, I probably would have whooped his ass.
Yeah.
Like, you
But
don't
she
even
don't know.
She has
grew
no
up-
idea.
She lived with her. She grew up with her. She's an amazing person to her.
Right.
And I get that.
Yeah.
You don't understand
Yeah,
my
yeah.
perspective,
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
That's And And people don't realize that too. You got to understand that because it's the same thing with my.
I literally saw the lady 5 or 6 times that I can recall. Maybe I saw her more when I was really, really young. But as a thinking and remembering human, 5 or 6 times ever in life.
Yeah.
Huh?
You remember the last interaction with her?
Nope. I don't remember shit about her for real.
Too young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 5, 6.
Oh shit.
I remember that I would have to go to my grandma's house to see, because she would come to town and she would take the train from North Carolina here.
Yeah.
My grandma would pick her up and she would stay at her apartment.
Yeah.
Because she won't allow it at my joint.
Yeah, Dad was not with
My
that.
dad like, she can't come over here, but you can go over there and see her. So I remember going to my grandma's house and like her crib was the most boring house in the world.
Ain't really
Like,
much going on
So
in here.
that was
But the
that
heat
was
of the
your
night,
dad's
that's about
mom's
it.
house, or your
Yeah, my dad's mom's
That was your
house.
dad's mom's
Yeah.
house. Okay.
It's always the mom's gonna always look out for.
Yeah, I mean, they got your best. Your grandparents usually have your best interest in mind.
She was trying to like help me have a relationship with her.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And
Grandparents are needed.
But that's how it be. They say grandparents treat the grandkids how they wish they would have treated the child.
my grandmother was a horrible mom to my father. Like,
But the best.
She's the reason, and I love her. God bless her soul. I probably shouldn't even talk bad about her. But I mean, it's the truth.
Yeah.
She is probably the reason why he was such a piece of shit.
That's how it
Right.
circles
That's
down.
how it was. But
She was on
said she was great with
pills.
you.
Like, she was amazing with me.
They always try to make
She
up.
was saved, gave her life to God.
Yeah.
She was an amazing woman that I knew.
Yeah.
Right.
So like when I hear him talk about her, I'm like,
Not
there's
my grandma.
no way, Nanny is like,
You a liar.
talking about Nanny.
You are a liar.
And she had rheumatoid arthritis, so she was like almost crippled. She's like barely can walk. Her fingers all fucked up, and he's talking about her like a dog.
But
I'm
think
like,
about it. If you
like, how is this sweet old crippled lady this
when you make it to that
horrible
age,
human?
say if you make it to like 60, 70, like you done lived a couple lifetimes. So 30 years ago is a whole lifetime ago.
Yeah,
You could have been a completely different person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you'll never know.
But he had a real fucked up childhood. Like dad wasn't around,
Yeah.
mom was on drugs. Like the same old
The
story.
same story.
Typical.
And
story, yeah, man.
he was the oldest of he had 2
How
I got 2
common
aunts.
is not having both parents?
I think it's very, very common.
I don't think it's very, very common.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Both parents is not that common.
Not
I don't
having.
think
You said
not
not
having both
Yeah.
parents. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably won't make it. Like
Yeah.
if it was that common, it would be
Like
The
people-
world would be a
the
horrible
world
place.
would be more way
You talking
more
about like people
fucked
that go
up.
like straight into like the
Either
the
they're like
system?
raised
The system,
by a
like
orphans, like, yeah.
grandparent or
Orphans,
something,
yeah.
or like
Raised
a
by their
I think
orphan.
it's very rare. Yeah, I think it's more rare. to
Raised
not
by
have
another
both.
family member outside of like your parents.
Yeah. So when people be like they got adopted and it's not like my real mother, but they've been with them for so long, I be like,
I still
damn.
consider that as parents. If it's a good, you know what I mean?
Good
if it's,
situation.
If it's an adoption where like the parents are like genuinely their parents,
Right.
that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't find out till later anyway.
It depends.
Yeah,
Depends.
Most of the time they try to.
If you're a little, Spanish kid and you're adopted by Becky and Robert,
You
like,
know, something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Right. That is true.
Yeah.
Depends on what they look like. Yeah.
Depending on where you get adopted to, because a lot of them situations are horror stories too.
For
Like
sure.
all the people
Sure.
doing it for the money.
Yeah, those are that.
Yeah,
But
like
I'm saying specifically
the
like the
ideal-
ones that are like good. Like
Right.
that's like
Yeah, I wonder what is
That's
the
saint.
number.
it's
To
probably low.
none.
I think it's like low. Yeah.
Now,
Because a single family household is like
The-
50% or
Right.
something. So that's got to be
Nah,
20,
super low.
10, 5%. Who knows?
Now this gonna be the next question. Do you think is more
Moody could probably look it up.
people that don't have
ChatGPT.
both parents than fathers that have sole custody?
Say it again.
You think neither parent
I
versus
think more
a
fathers
single-
have sole custody
Than
than
neither
no
parent.
parents.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
You think it's a big number? Or
Because
it's
you know a
very
couple
small?
people that have.
I don't know no father. that
I
have
also,
sole
and this
custody.
probably
No.
with
I don't know no father that got sole custody of their kids.
I
I
do.
know a couple. I know a handful. Yeah.
I don't know no.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you know all them bad moms out there.
My dad was.
I mean, but majority of the time is they're great. The mom has them.
Yeah, majority of the time they.
Yeah, that's what I say. I don't know
but
nobody that just like really
again, and this may not be popular to say,
just,
a lot of that is due to women kind of have the upper hand in court.
Always,
system.
yeah. When it comes to custody,
And rightfully so, because they they are more nurturing and
Yeah.
caring in those early years.
Yeah.
But in the later years, especially if you got a boy,
they need a dad.
you need a man.
By
in
about
your
seven,
life.
7, probably before then, you needed that.
5,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
You need a man in
In
the situation.
most cases, I don't think a lot of women are like driving their
But I
kids
bet
driving their
that if
dads
you were
away,
to
though.
go and actually go ask some of these guys that aren't quote unquote, deadbeats or whatever,
Right.
like I think people would be surprised what percentage of those situations aren't all on them.
Right.
You know what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
Some of these girls do wild shit to these guys.
Yeah.
And then like they try, and then eventually they're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up in jail or something if I keep, you know what I
fucking
mean?
with this shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Some I know guys that have like gotten arrested.
Right.
The
All
stakes are
types of
high.
shit have
The
happened.
stakes are high. It is. The stakes are high, and like you said, though, it's a lot of good dads out here. Man,
There's a lot of losers.
a lot of
too.
losers. A
ton-
ton
I
of
know
Much more.
probably
of
more
more.
loser dads than appropriate dads.
For
and that's
sure.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see how highly y'all talk about y'all kids, and how just and the great fathers that I know. It's like how you just don't care.
I think, but today's kids spend more times with their dads than ever before. I think because our generation, like the millennials, grew up so rough without parents or
Yeah.
with parents who didn't treat them right.
Right.
They overprotective of their kids now.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like it's higher than it's ever been as far as the amount of time that dads are spending with their kids.
And the
today.
workforce is different. Like back
Yeah.
in the day, the men would work 60
Long
hours a
hours,
week.
yeah.
Mom would be home.
Just pay the bills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you just work from sun up to sundown. You might see your kid for like a minute or two before they go to bed or in the morning.
But those rare occasions where it's a 2-parent household.
back in the day, that
60%
wasn't
right
rare.
It's
What,
60%.
2 kid?
Yeah,
I mean, two,
married.
married?
60%.
Oh, it went
That's high.
up. That's
Yeah.
high.
It's high, really high.
Well, good job, y'all.
But I'm saying back in the day, it was even more common. That was
Yeah.
almost exclusive.
I mean, it
to-
was and it
before
was,
like the drug epidemics.
Yeah, it was
2-parent
two-parent
households
households,
was
yeah.
like the standard.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, and then it got to a point where it was.
You couldn't make it back then.
It's
without
like
that.
it feels weird to meet people that got 2 parents. You got 2 parents. I just live with my mom. You live with your
yeah.
mom and dad.
good life.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, that's
Pay
just
for
a
college.
byproduct of where we lived and how
Right.
we grew up, and
Yeah.
like the environment.
If we lived in Deep Run, it would
yeah, if we lived somewhere
Yeah.
anywhere else, that wouldn't have been the case.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and just young. Like I said, I don't know how old y'all moms was. My mom was 18. So
My mom was old as a bitch.
My mom was 28.
yeah, my mom was 18. So it wasn't no time really to be parent. It's I gotta work and you gonna have to grow up. So we gonna have to figure this shit out. And I gotta make sure you don't get in trouble because we are
Right.
in the project.
Yeah.
So the parenting ain't gonna be a lot of love. It's gonna be a lot of foot in the ass.
So gotta be strict, yeah.
I'm gonna have to be real strict on you.
We live in a
Because
time
of that.
too where like a lot of single parents are dating and getting in relationships too. So now you do have
Yeah.
it's not your biological
Right.
parent.
Yeah.
But it's a little
there's
different. Like, you know what I'm
another
saying?
Adult
Yeah.
in the picture
Yeah.
Right.
now.
And me and my mom
and
to this
things-
day talk like we had a real good talk because like when she was young, we didn't do wasn't really a lot of love shown. But I think the love was different because it wasn't time to baby you because I can't.
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a baby. I'm 18. I gotta get my own place. I got a son, and I gotta go to the projects. Ain't nowhere to go but the project.
Right.
So what am I gonna do? But as we got older, our relationship got better. We had a lot of talks. And now I understand like, yo, that shit can be tough.
I think that's also why the 2-parent household is going up because it's so hard
Yeah.
to live on your own right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and no,
Particularly with a kid, you probably can't survive.
yeah, no
It's
state
tough.
in America is 40 hours enough to pay all your bills.
At
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
At all. You gotta
Who
have
y'all
some
think got the highest single parent household?
Like state?
like state or coach or
State.
What's the poorest?
I'm going where it's the most fun. Probably a state or city. Let's do city. I'm thinking.
It's a city.
I'm thinking Miami, somewhere in Florida or
What Lil Duval from?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Or Duval.
Duval?
Jackson- yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Honestly, I think I might go New York because it's so high and
It's because it's the
Yeah.
bigger population.
bigger population. Shit is just
Yeah, that's-
expensive.
I think it's somewhere where it's fun and people ain't being in
Brooklyn.
committed
What we
relationships.
got?
In Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
this place probably got the best garlic noodles.
Oh,
mac and cheese.
San Francisco?
Francisco. DC.
DC got
DC?
the like the most one. You say 1-parent households.
Yep.
Mostly
Wow.
women though.
33%.
Yeah.
Women.
I mean, it don't matter.
It just say one.
That's for sure.
But that
That's
makes
for sure a
sense though
woman.
because they make some of the most money in the country, so they
And
can
it's the
afford it.
most single woman in the United States.
I heard that. Yeah. Like the most single women.
Are in DC.
Yeah.
And the
Come to
reason
Fresh,
is
you might meet you one.
because they're educated.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
You got
man.
Mississippi right under them.
Poor.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mississippi.
Louisiana, and then Georgia.
Louisiana. I
it's
could have
South,
seen
the
Louisiana.
South is always gonna be the South. It's just something about it. It's just the South, just more.
So since we're talking about this situation, let's go ahead and step over into this Cardi B Offset situation that's been rolling through the news.
She braided his son's hair to match Stephon Diggs's braids.
How do you
and
match?
posted
I
it.
thought braids is braids. How you
I
can
mean,
I
no,
No,
match?
it's
Same
the
exact-
exact design.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's his son now.
it's a unique design too.
It's.
I mean, they going hit for hit at this point. So it's like
I think he exhausted his
when you involve the
cards.
kids though, that's like
I don't know what
that's
I
a
would.
no-no.
I would lose it. I
Oh,
think.
my hope. Come on now, Cardi B. Like, let's look at her before the fame, right?
Right.
You not ready to go lower than like a stripper. She really came up hard. She had a hard life. You think you can go lower than her? You can't.
You can't.
You can't at all. So he been saying a lot of stuff, poking the beast for years now. At this point, telling nobody gonna want you because you got kids.
Yeah, he was
you
talking
be
shit
lucky
to
to
her.
have. He been saying whatever he wanted
Now
to say.
for him
But
to
you gotta
say,
involve the kids.
for
bro.
him to say she won't gonna get
that's what I'm saying.
nobody with 3 kids, it's
I'm
Cardi
saying
B.
though,
That bitch could have had 5.
at some point in time,
To be fair,
keep poking
she
the bear.
doesn't have anybody. Stephon Diggs is not about to marry
not
that
hers.
bitch.
Yeah, right now we
He
just
got
having fun.
14 girlfriends
Yeah,
right now.
right now we
bro.
just
for
having
sure.
fun.
Yeah.
I just think it's
They just
more
make
so.
both
He
of them
didn't
look.
say nobody's gonna want to fuck you.
Yeah, he said nobody's gonna, and he
Yeah.
he did. He
He's
put the ring
not
on her.
wrong about
Yeah.
that. He's wrong about a lot, but
Yeah.
I don't. I shouldn't say nobody's gonna want to marry her, but
It's tough.
it's gonna be she's gonna be much more successful doing things like she's doing with Stephon Diggs than she is to pull like a Sierra and get wifed and taken care of. And like,
You don't
know
find
what
too
I
many
mean?
of them type of guys, and them type of guys she
They
might
out
not.
there.
But
They just don't want to join like Cardi B
and Cardi B kind of don't want a guy like Russell.
when she's 50, 60 years old. She probably will wish
But
she had
today,
one.
like you know, got a
Cash Doll did it.
cat. What's the name is?
Who's she with?
Bro, that play football.
He in
They're,
the league, yeah.
Smith, Cedarius Smith, I think that's his name.
Like that.
Yeah.
Play for the Detroit, play for the
But she
Green
got a
Bay.
kid.
She got 2.
She got 2 kids?
Hey,
Okay.
bro got
I had too.
bro got millions of dollars. I mean,
How many kids he got?
I think he got like 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's how it be.
I mean, but he's NFL player. He's a big name in the NFL, so it's not like he ain't gonna get no job.
I feel like some of them could get wifed if they want to, and they're not playing the role of like a Tracy Ellis Ross,
Yeah.
or like the role of like I'm just too good for anybody. Like
Right.
for a relationship to work, both parties got to be trying to make it work.
And
And,
that-
a lot
and
of them
the
have.
likelihood of you actually being too good for like come
Right.
come to
But
fuck
that's what
on.
that's what a lot that's what a lot of these like
Give me
celebrity
a
women
break.
do though. They
Now-
they act like they're too great for any guy that's trying to date them, and they do this because they
That's-
sought
That's
after.
not even celebrity. It's happening now. Just on
Yeah,
the,
like they act like
Keep
they're just
humans
so-
like that
my
away from
standards
me.
and stuff.
I
I'm not
hate
going
them.
to settle on this.
Yeah.
Like you wasn't born into royalty.
Not at all.
Like you know what I'm
Not
saying?
at
You act
all.
like you some royalty. Like you came,
Not at
and
all.
even they ain't like y'all ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be getting like when people come in, I'm better
You
than.
work at the call
I
center.
deserve.
like
Nigga, I
Yo,
deserve
it's
you
your
it.
drive
engine
an
light is on.
Acura or
Like,
some
yo,
shit
what
like
are
a
you
regular.
doing?
The only
Yeah.
thing I can say for Offset I didn't understand was the spousal support thing. I didn't understand that.
I think he's just trying to be petty. Or
Yeah, he said he did
might be
that
broke.
because his team, they reached out. One of the Breakfast Club people reached out to him. He said that he did that because she was trying to take control over when he'll be able to see his kids. So they sent that to her. Like, what are you doing? Like, you being way too controlling.
Right.
She wanted to control when he can see him, visitation,
Right.
and all that type of thing. So
Right.
it was like his lawyer's like, all right, we gonna do this, like as like a jab back at them type of thing.
But did he get like he wanted to leave, didn't it?
He wanted to leave, he just cheating
He just got caught.
multiple times, like 3-4 times. Got her back. She filed for divorce before he won her back.
Yeah.
She canceled it. Then he did this shit again.
Yeah,
It's like the public humiliation is wild. Remember he
Oh,
was
he
chasing her
doesn't
down?
come across as the sharpest fellow.
Man, will you see the way he
Remember
spelled
we
New
was talking about
Orleans?
earlier? He can
If you
remember
can
lyrics.
see,
he
can remember
He's a
lyrics.
couple
Yeah.
sandwiches short of the
he's a
picnic.
great.
Yeah. If you see how he spelled New Orleans, you will understand. We got to
Oh,
put that in. I'll
shit.
send it to you. You got to put it in the video. The
Oh
way
my
he spelled
God.
it
What
is
happening?
hilarious.
None of these rappers can spell.
No.
They wasn't the smart kid in school. They was the one that dropped out. So some
But
girls
I
that
feel
made
like
it rap.
spelling should be like
certain words.
Bare
You drop out in
minimum
8th grade, 7th grade.
American ability.
You ain't doing writing no letters.
And your phone is correcting you.
Every time.
It's teaching you how to spell the
Hey,
word
hey, you spelled that wrong.
all day long.
The way he spelled New Orleans is the wildest.
When did autocorrect come around? Like 2007?
Right,
Yeah, it had
So
for a little while.
Every
yeah.
time you type on a computer or your phone, you're getting corrected on your spelling.
He think this is the right way.
And
Man.
you still fuck it up.
Yeah, this Cardi B thing is crazy. Like it's funny.
It's a lot of dudes on his side, like riding with him.
Yeah, they're probably
100%.
losing.
Oh yeah, and it's
Those
a lot
part of the incel. They call it group the incels.
and it's a lot of women that's on hers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They love it. That's how you boss up.
Well, it's
queen.
nothing more provocative than a woman versus man beef.
Oh,
It's
in
all
the
women.
public.
They
Oh.
love it.
Celebrity
All
Can't
this,
wait.
was
and-
married, kids, drama.
Now,
Oh,
yeah.
man, this is
They
like
don't- I told you people don't want to see that happy shit.
no.
Y'all got a happy marriage. I want to see that shit. Where's the beef?
Where's the drama?
We want to see the drama.
Because
Like,
there's nothing to
that's
say
bad.
about a happy marriage.
Right.
There's nothing to
Like
critique.
it was even
Look
so
at y'all
much.
looking happy and shit.
Look at
Yeah,
y'all
you
looking
know what
happy.
I'm
Like,
saying?
I used to trip
Lonely
out.
as
They
a
probably,
motherfucker.
they,
Oh man,
I wouldn't even put up with that.
That-
Like, they just you don't got nobody.
You,
I
man.
would live in a hut. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
When I had my little shit, it was something like, bro, all of y'all ain't got, y'all don't got nobody.
Nope, single as a motherfucker.
Single.
I
and-
would never.
Single and
I would
miserable.
never.
you.
You don't got a choice.
Hey man, it's tough.
Ain't gonna stay
it's tough
single.
out here. Yeah, the people. I don't know where the audacity came from a lot of people. I don't know when
The
that
internet.
started. Yeah.
The internet.
But the thing about it is false, like false confidence, because those people wouldn't say these things in real life.
They won't.
in person.
Never.
They won't.
They're probably very socially awkward, non-confrontational. They would shut down. They would run away.
Yeah.
They're not going to be boisterous and loud in real life.
That ain't.
The computer screen enables them to say things they would never say
Right.
in real life.
I like that people. It's probably that person that you never noticed.
Yeah,
It's
they're
somebody
like,
that went to
always.
high school, got a job, like nobody ever noticed them.
yeah.
To this day, still ain't gonna
Still-
know.
I
The
don't know who
world
you
is
are.
full of those people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody ever noticed them. Like,
Yeah.
They went to school. Like who? John? I don't
Not
know.
John.
That
Never
is?
seen them.
Never seen them.
That's the person that's like, oh, you bitch, you fucking
Oh.
loser. You lie.
Straight
If I
loser.
ever saw you, I'd
Yeah,
spit in your face. No, you wouldn't.
He
No,
went
you
to school
wouldn't.
with 20 people. Nobody knew his name.
And I think it's just gonna keep getting worse. I think the
It is.
audacity for people are gonna keep getting worse.
I think a lot of it is just real bots now too, though.
Yeah,
might
but
not even
it's
be
a
a
lot of
real
people
person.
that just superficial is. I want this, so I deserve this. You can't give me nothing, but you not her, you not him, champ.
It's baloney.
be it-
That's what I
be
like
It's
to
a lot
call
of
it.
people, like even like influencers or like popular people online that have a personality online. You meet them in person
Not
and they
them.
don't have none of that. They
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah,
they can't.
it's for the
really-
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got no real substance.
Not at all. Not at all. So that's why
It's like, oh, I thought you would have been funny.
Cool.
Or
Yeah.
cool.
Nope.
Like,
nope.
Nope.
You're just a character.
Fucking weird.
Like you don't want to be a character. Yeah.
Like they said, J-Lo is a horrible person. There's so many posts about that.
J Lo.
Yeah, like the way she treats.
When you
like,
find you get a couple
waitress,
extra chances.
they just treat like she treat people horribly. You look that up.
She
I'm
been
like,
famous
damn.
as a bitch for so long.
For so long.
Yeah,
She like
she got
an
a warped
asshole.
perspective
Yeah.
of reality.
Like an asshole. Yeah, that's the one. It just. Not only are you very attractive, the world thinks you're very attractive, and they put you on the pedestal. So you really gonna feel like I'm just that girl. It's nothing that y'all can tell me. So I'm not surprised about the diva attitude. I'm not surprised at all.
The fact that J-Lo was thought to have the nicest
fattest
ass
ass.
back in the day.
She
For
probably
sure.
got a 28-inch
is
ass.
crazy.
Yeah, probably.
That's just
even that
marketing.
good.
I think they roll with that marketing.
She wouldn't even be in the conversation today.
Nope.
No,
Yeah, nope.
we thought what her name was Buffy.
That's when the ass
Buffy the
started.
Body, yeah.
What was
Because
her
the
ass size?
90s
Her
women
shit
won't
won't even
fat.
that
No,
crazy.
she probably had 30, 35
She had a
inches.
very average ass by today's
It's
standards.
a girl that work at Walmart, 50-inch ass. She can't even get into the cashier.
Talk
So
about the
good.
one over there off her
No, I was, you got real. No,
That's why I go get my Snickers
But when
every
did
day.
the ass shit start? Because the ass in
It
the
never
90s
stopped.
There was no ass.
It was no ass in like the 80s. Now it might be like, oh, she got a fat.
I mean, the ass always been the thing. The size of that ass that was the thing has changed.
I'm talking about the size
That
of the
shit
ass.
is reverting back though. That super big ass shit is
People
dying.
don't really care no more.
People are
That
getting
shit
the shit
super.
taken out.
Yeah, but it's out there now though.
It's getting ridiculous.
But
to
like
the
a
point
lot, if
that,
you're getting it now, you're on the back end of that. It's
You on
like
the back end
it's
of
like
the back
buying
end.
diesel jeans in
You're on the back end of the
2017 or
back
some
end.
shit. Like you
that
missed
is true. That is true. Like a lot of
But
women.
a woman having a nice curves is amazing thing.
For sure, but you ain't gotta have the 55. That's crazy.
Nobody needs a 55.
Like you don't need to be
55
out
look
here
good though.
the 55 and 5'3", it just don't look right. It looks
Two.
wild.
That don't look like the sun rising in the morning.
It just
Beautiful
it's
thing
like-
to see.
It's like boom, wham.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black eye.
No, that is. Oh man, yeah, it's you on the back end of it. So.
It's all beautiful, man. It's all beautiful.
Oh well, we
All
love
shapes
women
and
now. Oh
sizes.
yeah.
No, it's not.
You know who I think the girls that are like most provocative are women that have big breasts.
Yeah, because they show it all.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
can show
God!
it.
Like,
They put it out
there.
in,
It's titties.
you come across a page like, damn! Like
The
it's
girls
just
would ask you the
nonstop.
same thing. Like you'll go to their Instagram and it's just straight ass pics.
Yeah.
Just ass.
Just straight
ass.
ass.
This thing-
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Ass,
left side of your face look like.
Ass. Like damn, bitch.
Just mad titties.
What the personality
What's
at?
your
No, I'm
knee
joking.
look like? I see a kneecap. I ain't seen a kneecap.
Oh
yet.
my God!
Just ass.
Bitch got the bad ACL.
And
with
don't
all that
pay the
ass.
bills now.
You don't want to have the bad meniscus with a lot of ass as a woman. That's crazy.
But yeah, same thing. If you whatever you got, that's what you fly. It would be the equivalent of like if I had fire triceps and in every picture, I'm
You just like
Right.
that every time.
like, come on, bro. Like that's what women do with their tits and their ass in pictures.
Yeah, just
Oh, yeah,
titties
for sure.
everywhere.
It's just I'm showing you the best thing I got.
Right.
And you bet not D when we talk about
Not
the
all
titties.
women, of course, ladies.
Yeah.
Please.
We gotta put that out. They was getting on this last one.
The
I can't
woman,
believe
the
y'all
women
say-
specifically
Yeah,
that
it's like-
take these sort of pictures.
Right. Whatever percentage of the population, that's what we're talking about.
If you in these comments, we not talking about you.
We're not
So
talking
you say you're safe.
You told her to put her titties away.
You say Jackie.
I told Jackie, hey, you cover that up.
Hey, go ahead and put that away.
When you say,
Hey.
They kind of long now. No.
go put some clothes on.
Put some
Them
clothes
things is kind of
on.
long now. Hold
Oh
on.
my God. Yo, to put some clothes on is crazy.
But like,
yo.
imagine if Ben did that.
I mean, you
If I
got
had like a 15-inch beef, I'd be showing it off all the time.
this.
Hey, look,
biker shorts.
Bro said, if I'm at the
tight.
airport and they saw me some hold on, get back, like, shut your little dick ass up. This big dick out here.
This big dick out.
What you talking about, cuz?
Oh,
See that thing on the knee.
Yo, but that is true though, because the fools do the same
Sweatpants
thing.
every day.
Every day.
Got the
Niggas
Let me
got
get
on
some free
biker
coffee
shorts.
in this, Joe. What you got?
Oh man.
Oh my
That is
God.
true though, yo. I think fools would do that. I think they would.
I mean, most men
But
probably
think about
would.
it. You think about guys that's in the gym real bad. Like, bro, you always got your shirt off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is a kid's party. Put your shirt
I
on,
guess
child.
this just shows you that my algorithm, I don't see none of that, you know? I just
people
see the
just-
women. I see the
people
ass
in the
and the
gym?
titties.
Shit.
Rhino sees the
Rhino said,
motherfucking
"No,
men with the shirt on.
See him? And then he posed like that.
We got different algorithms.
No.
I said, you got some
I
good
didn't know they existed. I didn't,
People doing it.
all
Right,
I
I
see
said,
is what's on.
they always got one leg up when they take a picture. They pushing.
Yo. Oh man.
I just see what my phone feeds me. I don't know.
Yo, it's always good to have a good laugh, man. Y'all know what June is. June is Men's Mental Health Month.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
We talk about that.
So it's always good to have a good laugh with the fellas, man.
need it.
And I took this from Ryan Clark, bro, and I just want to ask everybody in the room, yo, how y'all doing? You know, for sure, how y'all doing?
Fucked up.
That's real though. That's real. How y'all doing?
I gotta
And,
look
Yeah.
at my phone right now.
and this is our circle. It's how, bro. Is how's everybody doing? And is anything that this circle can do for one another to make sure we continue go on? Because I get it,
that's
man.
That's a very sweet question.
You know, life and shit. I mean, it's mental health shit. People dying, man. You
No,
know,
for
you got
sure.
you got your guy, you know, on your arm, and you know, it's tough, yo.
Men definitely kill themselves at a much higher clip.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, it's very high.
Quite there. So if that's what you ask, I'm doing better than suicide for sure.
You know. And it's anything that the circle, because this is our circle, bro. This is our safety net, our comfort zone, where it's like nothing else matters. Like when we out there, of course, we got poker face on, but in here, we just be our true selves, man. Laugh, joke, whatever the case might be. And maybe sometimes them days are needed. You know, I remember a couple times Matt was like, yo, I just need y'all to just come. I just want to cook. I need some time because if not, I'm going to choke somebody's ass.
Right.
But that shit is needed.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, yo, this being a month.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I think I'm in things aren't where I want them to be in any category. Right. Like I'm not excited or happy about where I stand with my weight and my look. I'm actively working towards fixing that. I'm not happy with some of the decisions I made with a lot of stuff. But I've made an effort to, when I worked at Capital One, I had a phrase kind of like, I lived with like control the controllable. Like whatever is within your control, you focus on that. And whatever is outside of your control, don't stress about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm focused on what I can influence, what I can fix, what I can control. And I'm going to do my best at those things. And I'm not going to bother myself with worrying about shit that I can't change.
Right.
If it's something I can move the needle on and do better at, I'm going to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it's out of my hands,
Ain't really much
it's out of my hands.
Yeah, man. Not worrying about the uncontrollable is big for a lot of us. A lot
And
of us
like
try to do it.
focusing on like the fitness part. Like I said this before, like when I first got in shape, when I lost all of that weight, on the back end of that, I was telling people all the time that like my everything about my life is in a better place when I'm physically fit because I'm in that space of being I'm an addict like in my core.
Right.
So I'm either on the wagon 100% and I'm laser focused and nobody can fuck with me, or I'm a degenerate fuck.
Right. Ain't no in between.
I gotta get out of that degenerate fuck phase that I slipped into.
Yeah.
And back on who I was, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21-ish, and then 23, 24.
Was like it was
a
new chapter.
I'm just wilding
you was
out.
adapting to a new chapter that you've never been before. So that could also play a part. Like change can be either bad or good, and it could be good in a certain ways, and it could be bad in another way.
Yeah.
Like the change was good. This new chapter is good, but the bad part about it, you neglected.
I wish that I was smart enough to have learned the lessons that I'm learning right now that I have learned recently in my 20s. You know what I mean? Like I'm 34 and I'm like, all right, I think now if I can stick with what I know now, I can do whatever I want to.
That's the benefit of age that you'd like. Everybody always wish they was in their 20s, but it's like you 20-year-old, you just don't got the knowledge. The benefit of getting older is you have more knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
That a 20-year-old person doesn't have. Like it's like that's the benefit of getting older. So
Like
it's
now I know that
use
car isn't gonna make you feel better. That watch,
you have to
this
live
party,
to
like this extravagant meal,
Yeah.
this extravagant vacation,
Right.
this whatever it is you think is gonna make you feel like the man, is not.
Not at all.
You're
It's
chasing something that don't exist,
Right.
And the harder you chase it, the harder it runs away from you.
Right.
Yeah. So you gotta like you said, you gotta live for the day. You start trying to chase something, that's when it becomes a problem then.
Yeah,
Because you're chasing a high.
It's an addiction.
Yeah.
Like, and I got it on both ends though. I'm good. Like when I'm on my shit, that's an addiction too.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm gonna make sure I hit all of my targets. I'm gonna be on the straight and narrow. I'm gonna do the right thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be laser focused. That's addicted too.
I think all humans are addicted to something.
For sure.
Some of them benefit you and some of them don't.
Yeah.
Some of, like, somebody who works out all the time, like they could work out to the point where it doesn't benefit them.
Yeah.
But it's like this is a better addiction to have over the course of my life.
for sure.
Than to be addicted to drugs.
It's
You know
about
what I'm saying? Like a lot of people
yeah.
be like, I was super overweight, I was doing this, addicted to food. Then they just swiped that addiction to be addicted to going to the gym.
Yeah.
Which will probably serve them better over the course of their life.
Yeah.
So I feel like all humans are addicted to something.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's just about like I think you was about to say like finding that balance.
Yeah, I mean, that's just not my thing though.
Yeah.
I wish it was, but it's
Finding
like balance is slippery for somebody like me because I could slip. Like, if the balance get a little too fun on one end, I might jump in the pool, and now I'm swimming back where I was at.
Yeah.
I gotta stay dry.
You can't just put your feet in.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah. You can't just put your feet in.
No, sir.
That's true. I think for me, man, I think I'm good. I'm always be straight. I think I do get in my head sometimes where it's like you want to be somewhere, like you said, I can't control where I'm at today if I'm not putting that work in or if it's not in the cards. Sometimes some stuff just not in the cards, and then sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe I need to focus on this, and I'm thinking about doing that, but maybe this is what I need to focus on. So it'd be just you expect to be somewhere at a certain age. Like I'm about to be 35 this year, so maybe I'd expected things to be a little different.
Right.
And that's not a bad thing. It can be a good thing. Like you might expect it to be making a certain amount of money, you got a house and stuff like that. But accepting what you do have, understanding that, yeah, I might not have that, but I have this.
Right.
And this is good.
And some people ain't got
And
shit.
some people ain't got this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the other thing I'm trying to do a better job of is appreciating. Like,
Hell yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
appreciate, man.
it's easy to be like, damn, I don't have what I want, or I should have did this, or I should have did that. I could have done this, or whatever. But like, there's people out here that are fucked up.
Yeah,
Man.
for sure.
That is
really
like
bad.
no
Yeah.
place to live,
It's bad.
or they got a place to live, or they're staying with people, and that's one of the worst things. Is like staying with somebody that don't really want you to be
Don't really
there.
want you there.
Yeah.
That I'd almost rather not have a place,
Right.
Like outside of like needing a shelter,
Right. Like
But-
somebody, you ask somebody for like a favor, you like,
That's the
I
favor.
guess.
I'm in this bitch
Right.
taking up
Yeah,
your
like-
space, eating your
I think,
food.
like,
I think it's impossible as a human to be grateful for everything that you have.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
it-
consciously
like in
trying
pockets,
to. Yeah.
Like, you know, it might be a random Thursday. You might be like, you know, I'm glad I have. But on the day-to-day, what's going through your mind is always what's next or what you're dealing with or what I want next. I think that's just like what drives us as humans.
Yeah.
Like, so I feel like the gratitude and appreciation is always kind of like a fleeting thing. Like happiness is. It's to be felt, and like sadness, it's to be felt at times to give you perspective.
right.
Yeah.
Like you might be having a rough day, and then you come home like, damn, like I'm glad I could come in here. I'm in a better, and that drive you tomorrow to go, you know,
Do
put you in a
some
better
other shit,
position.
yeah.
Yeah, I just think certain emotions are meant to be felt at certain times to give you certain perspectives.
I think that, like I said this on another podcast, but like switching your thought process from like I have to do this thing
To I get to, yeah.
to I get to do
Yeah,
this.
thing.
I've been using that a lot. Like,
That shit is
that's
a
real.
game changer, bro.
Yeah, for
Because-
sure.
Because there were times where you wished that you could do this,
Right. Yeah.
And now it's like,
It's like it's almost like a mental priming. So it's
Yeah.
like they did this test in one of the Malcolm Gladwell books where if I say a certain set of words to you, I'll have these people walk down the hallway and I'm gonna have somebody that blocks the hallway. So the priming, like if I said like these, like they use like 6 or 7 mean words or derogatory words to you. So when they reach this person in their way, they were mean to this person.
Yeah.
So then they did it with a second group of people who received like encouragement. 7
so
words,
they got-
and when they got to the person, they was more kinder to the person. So I feel like saying like I'm glad I get to do this before you wake up and do what you need to do.
Yeah.
It just prime you to show gratitude to what you're doing at the time.
you're setting yourself up for success. You're
Right.
changing your mind state. You're putting yourself in a more positive space.
Right.
And that I feel that shit happen all the time. Like I'll get a phone call, 2 or 3 things go wrong. I'm pissed off about something. I go to the grocery store, something like, oh my God, Mr. McGabby, can I take a picture with you? And I'm in a terrible mood.
Yeah.
Right.
But now it's like I can't meet this person with this person has nothing to do
Yeah.
Right.
with this bullshit I'm dealing with.
Right.
So like you gotta like be in the moment and like don't carry so much weight. I carry so much weight on me all the time.
Right.
And it's not fair to the people I'm around either. Like we'll be out somewhere and I'm mad and I'm dragging the whole fucking vibe down because I got this cloud over me that I'm carrying. I'm just trying slowly to get out of that. But Moody and Mel still got to go.
Oh yeah. I had one more question. I'm gonna let y'all go. As men, how do y'all keep yourself from not beating yourself up for like you so fearful of being stagnant that you beat yourself up like, man, you supposed to be doing better. You supposed to be doing this. Why are you fucking up? Why you like? How do you keep yourself from not even doing that to yourself, especially when you?
I don't.
Yeah, I was about to say. I probably didn't last.
I beat myself up worse than
I think
anybody.
like 3 or 4
ever
months
met.
ago, I probably like stopped a long-term running ass whooping I was giving myself for probably like 2.5 years. So that is something that I still struggle and battle with. It's just you're your biggest fan and your biggest worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, but it's like. That's one of the hardest things to figure out to maneuver as a man. That's like I think that's what drives men to kill themselves.
Because I'm
like,
nervous.
It could be be too much.
Yeah.
Like it could really be overwhelming. Like once somebody stopped drinking because that had got to be like way too overwhelming for me. Like just the mental self-talk, just like it was just way too much for me.
Negative self-talk is
oh man,
I
I have it, and you know I'm single. I don't have no kids and that, but I think about like, man, what the fuck I'm gonna do if I get a girl? I get kids. I'm like, bro, you're not even there yet. Calm down. Like, I'm over like my chest started tighten. I'm like,
no,
I gotta breathe.
It's a real thing for sure.
Man, it's like you and so it's like that ass whooping talk that I just for all the time, man.
I think
right there
that's
with
a
that
good
for a
and a
long
bad
time.
thing though.
Yeah,
because if you don't got none of that, you probably not really pushing yourself to do much of anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of there to keep you in check. At least that's the way I view it.
Yeah.
Probably because I got to.
Right.
Because my joint ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, try to make friends with it.
And that thing sometimes
But
you gotta
like
just
Peter
accept.
Attia, who I think is like the gold standard of medicine. I heard him on a podcast one day talking about negative self-talk, and he was, I guess, apparently had like the worst temper in the world. Like his wife was about to divorce him, all types of shit. His life was he's like mega successful, like amazing doctor, top of the class, doing this thing, about to get a divorce. His life's going to shit because he has this anger issue, and it stems from that. So like part of what he would do was anytime he would feel that way about something he would do, like he would make a simple mistake on something business related and he'll beat himself up about it. He would leave a voice note and like basically talk to himself like he would if it was his friend. Like if you were to have made the same mistake I made, I'd be like, it's all right, bro. It's just, you just do this.
Right.
But if I do it, you stupid motherfucker.
For sure,
You've been cooking for 10 fucking years and you don't know how to like. But if I were to talk to you, I'd be like, just next time you do it, it'd be no big deal.
Yeah.
So like he would do that, and he did that shit every day for like a month, and then he said it went away.
He was able to reset. Yeah. Okay. That's
because he learned how to talk to himself like you would to a friend.
Yeah.
Because we talk to ourselves how we talk to ourselves.
Yeah.
Right.
But we ain't gonna talk like that. Yeah.
You do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Really, it's a real thing though. Mentally, just beating yourself up is it's rough.
I haven't put my all into something to beat myself down. Like I give myself pep talks. My first time listening to Gary Vee, his message was fall in love with failure. Like failure is good. You learn from failure.
Yeah.
And he also said, regret the things you don't do, not the things you do. But now I'm starting to regret the things I've done. A lot of decisions I made like the past 3 years. Just a lot of regret. But I don't feel as bad as if someone else did something to me. I put myself in that position. Those decisions I made. So those are things I can fix and work on.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus someone, I mean, it's been times I wanted to kill someone.
Right.
Because I'm like, damn, why would you do that to me?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So those are just things I'm working on, putting myself in a better position because I can do that.
Right. And that's that. You saying that is like, I don't think a lot of people realize how much control they do have over their own life.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people may see it as like, oh, it's just happening to me. It's really nothing I can do about it. But it's like, it's really almost nothing is impossible to someone who's driven to accomplish it. Because everything that we got now that we see that we use every day came from somebody wanting to do it and facing a ton of failure to even get to the point of us seeing it now and using it every
overcoming shit. Like 99% of people are exactly where they are in life due to their effort, their discipline, the decisions they made.
Right.
Almost nobody is a complete failure at 40 years old,
Right.
because
They was giving
somebody was
maximum
out
effort,
to
yeah.
get them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's in today's world, the vast majority of people just didn't do shit the
Didn't
right
do
way.
any. Yeah, try.
You know what I
or
mean? Like you
perform-
just
That's true.
did the bare minimum, got a job and didn't try hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Last one in, first one out. Half-ass your job, half-ass everything, half-ass your diet, half-ass your
blaming
fitness.
everyone.
Blaming everyone.
Everything's everybody else's
Bad
fault.
attitude.
Well, such and such did it, and they got a raise, and they do this, and it's like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
well, what did you
What
do?
do you? It's about you though.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
really can't really compare yourself to anyone
To
else
nobody.
because you're not no one else and nobody else is you.
Yeah, 'cause
You got
comparing
different
is
strengths than
is-
other people got.
It's dangerous.
The
Yeah.
moment you start comparing yourself to somebody, you fucking up.
And then like you see, you talk about Gary V, but the thing that people like to do, like they'll have like someone like you who probably overthink a lot of stuff.
Right.
You will have a situation where you look at yourself like, okay, all right, let's say I want to make content and
Yeah.
I'm afraid to make content because I don't want to get X amount of views.
Right.
You immediately start comparing yourself to Mr. Beast.
Right.
It's like how you going to compare yourself to the 0.000%?
That's true.
And that's going to stop you from even trying.
right.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people do that. They'll be like, "Oh, but I'm not this person." It's like that person is so rare.
Yeah.
It's so much that you can do in between this.
Yeah.
You could potentially become that. Maybe you will. But it's like it's so much more out there for you to get for yourself
Yeah.
than just compare yourself to the top person and not even trying.
Yeah.
And I feel like people just talk themselves out of stuff because, oh yeah, I made 4 videos, I ain't get 50,000 views, but that person been making videos for 15 years.
Right.
Number
Yeah.
one, you're not that good as that person,
Right.
right? But you got to develop yourself
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you're never going to get good if you don't try.
You don't
right.
try, yeah.
So it's like you don't understand the work that people, like most people that we see today, been doing whatever they've been doing for 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
But that's not the part that we see. We only see you on stage or being successful or posting these cool Instagram pictures. Nobody's like,
spiritual
Nobody
post.
Nobody
Yeah.
sees
Such
the
and such
grind.
made $40 million
Nobody's
this year.
like,
I'm like,
Fuck.
how
Yeah, nobody-
long
Yeah.
has he been practicing that craft?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever looks at that. They only look at dollar signs, the Ford magazine. This person been running that company for 50 years. They started off as an intern.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's looking at
But
that.
that's also information people don't know. That's
Right.
also information that people don't. That, like you said, nobody shares the journey. They share the accolades right now.
Because it's not sexy.
yeah.
yeah.
Nobody gonna tell you they slept
Or
in their
you
car
gotta-
for 3
you gotta
years
pay
before they
for it.
became an actor.
Yeah. Or you gotta
Right.
pay now. Or I gotta go pay for your story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of it's BS. If somebody trying to sell you something like that on Instagram beside a Lamborghini, they about to scam the pants
Man,
off you. Let me
man.
tell you that.
Sure.
That's what's about to happen.
So y'all, so mentally, bro, how you feeling over there, Moody?
I just told you a bit. It's like, no,
I just told you a bit. I know you say you want to kill someone, but you know,
Hey, let's keep that
Nah,
in case you do
like
it.
I said, I'm just working on things to put myself in a better position.
that's good.
Physically, mentally, financially. Like I'm in the planning stage right now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a little scared, so that could be a good
That's
thing. or a
good.
bad
That's
thing,
You
but
should
for
be.
sure.
You're supposed to be.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like I say, I got a son that
Yeah.
I gotta take care of,
Yeah.
and I got bills. We
Yeah.
got the business, the main thing to focus on. So that's another thing. Like my time management been off, because it's like I knock out all this work and I'd be like, all right, I'm good. Let me work on this. But then that first work start catching back up. But I'm so locked in on this,
Yeah,
I forget about the main thing.
yeah.
So that's it, man. Just
Do you have getting back to the planning stage? Does that, like you say, you say you scared of part? Is that part of it? Because like for me, getting back to the planning stage, kind of like shit. I'm here again.
for me, it's dependent on other people.
Okay.
Like you can't do nothing by yourself. So
Yeah.
it's like you trying to partner with certain people and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
like just hearing it with Matt getting business deals with certain people and
Yeah.
like just hearing about his stories and stuff, it's like shit don't be right. People be
Shit
people,
don't be
That's
right.
right.
people be off. Like they
Yeah.
say I could do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, let's meet. They'll forget about the meeting or they show up late all the time, and that's a sign. It's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
So let me go back to.
But you-
I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
invest no more time
Yeah.
or energy into that.
Which you never know until
No,
that
I'm
happens.
not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Cause then that's when I start beating myself up. Cause now it's like I put on the back burner
Yeah.
and I stop.
But is that a good way to think? Because like you said, 5 people was late. I'm not doing that shit. But this 6th person coming,
He's saying he's not gonna deal with that person.
Oh, I thought you was talking about like
Yeah,
I
so
ain't
So
now
never.
now
I'm
to figure
over
out
here.
another way.
Oh, okay. I
to
thought you
do
was
it.
saying like,
Yeah.
man, they didn't fucked it up for everybody. I thought, okay, that's my fault.
I mean, it's a beauty though to be in a position to be able to try to make moves and do things and set stuff up for yourself.
Yeah.
Nothing is just a straight line.
Yeah.
One of the best pieces of advice that I heard from somebody that's like really high up in the restaurant game was talking to somebody I was with, and they said, and I haven't listened to this up until this point until recently. I'm kind of more like it. He said, the first sign of a red flag, fire them,
Yeah.
because that's who they are. They're
Right.
almost never
Going to get better.
are gonna be a better person.
Right.
Because like you show up late for a meeting, I'm not doing business with you.
Yeah.
Unless it's like my son's sick, I got a flat, like something
Yeah.
legitimate. If you can tell when somebody is bullshit.
Right.
Right.
When you see that and you can tell that it's bullshit,
Immediately.
done.
Because there's only going to be more of that.
You're dead to me. Dead to
Right.
rights.
More
Because
of
that, and I seen it so in all of my business dealings. I'll see a red flag. I'm like, I mean, you know, he got this quality, or they got this quality. That is who they are.
Yeah.
Crazy.
100 times out of 100.
But that's business.
Yeah.
Because it's not personal.
Right.
Because the business got to run.
Yeah.
Right.
And people take it personal though.
We go
No,
off
it can't be
of-
personal.
We go off of what sounds good and looks good.
Yeah.
Instead of the actual act.
Yeah.
Like you look at a person like you said, well, they had 5 restaurants and they got this many followers and they worked here and worked that. This could do this. We could do these numbers. And then, like you said, they just be a bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And coming from someone who finesse all that, other people finesse too. They make stuff look good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
That is very accurate.
He said that.
Very, very accurate.
Very accurate.
Okay. Slick Melly. How you doing?
What's
over
the
there, champ?
question we asking?
How you feeling?
mentally?
How you feeling, bro?
I hate that question.
I
bro.
ask that
Why?
question all the time.
I'd be like, I don't want to talk about that shit.
Why?
It's the
I
whole
mean,
point
being
of
the
the
whole-
fucking conversation.
Conversation.
The
Guys,
exercise.
I feel like I need to start calling you more to be like, bro, let's talk.
No. Right now, I'm
He be changing the subject.
like-
I be trying to talk to him. I be like, man, how you feeling? Like,
Man.
yeah, man. So,
Yeah, man, Mr.
So
Beast.
like,
How's
eat
you?
this chocolate.
How
You
is
got
your
the
life?
chocolate.
You know what I'm saying? How's everything going? How's your house? How are you, bro? How's Jamel?
Yeah, so the thing about YouTube, the thing about YouTube is for the health and retention in this video, what we want to put right here is an ad. No, man. I'm good, bro. I'm excited about making content for sure.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to turning the first channel around, implementing things, doing the things that we know we can do. Because I feel like we in war right now. Like we trying to turn the first,
Yeah.
we trying to turn it around. And like this is my brother. We in war right now. Like we
Right.
gotta get
We
these
gotta-
views, both channels.
Yes.
Let's make it work. Let's do the shit we need to do. We
Right.
like 3 feet from goal.
Yeah.
We just gotta like really comb through. So I'm like really excited about everything we've been doing with content and like really turning it into everything that we wanted it to be.
Gotcha.
So that's probably like what I'm most excited about. I've been testing stuff on my channel, testing stuff on the second channel. Me and Matt Moody, we've been going over stuff for the first channel. So I'm really excited because it's like I'm doing what I want to do. So it's
Right.
like now this is the moment where we're gonna be like, remember, we had
Remember this,
shit
yeah.
won't looking good. Like, and
Yeah.
then once you do it, it's like, yeah, we did that. You know,
Right.
so
Yeah.
now we know how to do that. So it's like
Yeah.
now we just looking for the proof in what we doing.
Right.
Like we know we doing the right thing, but until you get like the proof, it's like, now I got the proof too.
Right,
So
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
now we can do this. So I
Okay.
feel like once we do it for the main channel, second, like we go be like, all right, we got a formula.
Right.
Now
Yeah,
we
then
can,
you could-
if we
you
want to
can-
launch another, like we got
Yeah,
the
you got
juice.
the-
You know what
got
I'm
the
saying? So
formula now, yeah.
that's what I'm super excited about right now is just getting both channels like
Going
running.
crazy, yeah.
And I feel that's just like that's what all I've been caring about for like the year or two. So I feel like that's
Right.
just like we there. We just
Yeah.
gotta turn things around.
Is there anything we could do to make sure that fire stay there?
Oh yeah, we need you to post some videos. That's what we need you to run. So Ryan, you want to ask how you help me out? That video that don't get posted on Thursday, I'd be like, fuck. We need that video.
And you
We
know
need
what?
the views, baby.
As-
Rhino got posted
Every
again.
Thursday, I'd be like, God damn it, Rhino.
You know,
we
and-
almost posting 7 days a week. Shit.
And,
I
like-
need that. I don't care what
The
it is.
people want to see
Bro,
you.
do 10 cartwheels on that motherfucker. I need a video on Thursday. Every Thursday, I I'd be like, fuck.
And then
I
he
knew
said-
it got bad when I come into the warehouse and I see the computer here. I said, "Damn, Rhino took another night off."
I need that video on Thursday.
I'm an
Rhino.
overthinker, man.
I don't think about it.
I'm
Post that
an overthinker
motherfucker.
to certain shit, and
Just
when
put it in Chat
when
GPT. Let him tell you what to do.
When it
And
comes
just do it.
when it comes to like making sure that like money or whatever, I overthink. Like promoting, I'm just overthinking.
need
Like
you to
breathe, bro.
knock them
I do
videos
that.
out.
Everything else is like the gym. I never overthink.
Yeah.
Like I'm always, but when it comes to like, because I have
Everything
a
else.
fear of failing. The failing really fucks with me because I don't want to.
Have you ever thought that, and I don't mean this to sound mean, I'm just saying, not doing anything is failing.
Yeah,
That's what failing is.
yeah.
Trying and not getting the results you want
Yeah.
isn't failing.
Yeah. No, that,
But failure to act
Yeah.
is failing.
yeah, 100. Y'all 100%.
Just
right.
like a motherfucker that is not going to the gym and they
Right.
out of shape, but they're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym and get sore and I ain't going. That's failure.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah. That's true. So it's like, you know what? I had again a conversation. I'm like, you know what? June is different, bro. I gotta get to not thinking.
Yep.
Like everything. Just stop.
Just have fun with it.
Just stop thinking.
Crack
Rhino,
some
you do
jokes.
too much when you think.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Like when you're not thinking, you just being you.
How you think I feel? I got all of this
I know.
name and accolade, and I
Man.
post a video that joint get 16,000 views,
Man, I'll be in this.
and I got 1 million
I
plus.
will be in this corner in the
subscribers.
dark, like.
Yeah. That shit
go
is
choke somebody.
and I know I
Yes.
tried hard. Like I did a good
Right.
job on it.
Yeah.
It just didn't work.
Right. And that's I just
You just
gotta
gotta
do it, man. Like,
Control the controllable.
that's
Yeah.
it, man.
You can't control. I mean, you got editing and things that you can do
Yeah.
to like
Get better,
influence how many
yeah.
views you get. But ultimately, once you do your best
Right.
and put it out, you can't control what happens
Yeah.
after that.
Right.
You gotta keep going and learn from that.
And just do
Keep
it
going.
You
another-
control the effort you put into doing it.
Yeah.
And then once it's out in the world, it's out of your control.
Yeah.
So control the controllable. I'm going to control my effort, my discipline, all of that, and my will to do what I'm supposed to do. And then once it's out of my hands, I'm done. Fuck it.
So
Yeah.
these numbers might be skewed a little bit, so just bear with me on that. But Pablo Picasso, the only person that he's seen, the only person that see him make his paintings was his stepbrother or his brother, and he absolutely hated all of his work.
Yeah.
Right? So he didn't get recognized while he was alive.
Right.
Like I think only like 13 of his or 8 of his total paintings, but he did over like 10,000 paintings.
And we only talk about the 8.
And we only talk about the 8. And the person that was seeing all these paintings during the time hated it.
Trash.
So just imagine that.
That's crazy.
Man, you come this one of the big painters of all time. The person that's seeing your shit hated it. You ain't even get
And
recognized.
he ended up dying.
Yes, but
Never
you know
got
most of
the
them get
clout.
recognized after.
Afterward.
But think about that. What if he just wouldn't have painted anything? You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Some of the greatest shit of all time. But that's
Right.
that's how it is. But I feel like with stuff like YouTube, you can get your recognition now,
Right.
or it might take some people 10 years before they get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
like. You don't have anything to be afraid of because we done already laid the groundwork
Yeah.
for all of us to create content.
Yeah.
Like you gotta look at it. We all got storylines that people want to see and want to hear, and then people want to see you do X, Y, Z. It's like it's really no losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Because it's
like,
still contributing.
Right.
Even if it's a 500 views, it's still
A contributor
it's
to that
contributing.
yeah,
It's 500 views we didn't have before we posted. it.
right.
Number. Yeah. That's real.
And then one day that number might be 1,000. And one day
And
that
they
number
growing.
might be
like the
5,000.
videos that Moody posted and I posted, and even like the first videos you posted, is all those base views are going up. So your first
Yeah.
video, I think your first video did like almost 5,000 views.
Yeah.
Then everybody had something that did like 1.4, 1.3, but now the audience growing, people know more who you are. Those same videos might do 6,000, 7,000.
And in 3 years from now, that might be 60,000.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
like what our benefit to our page is that the catalog is going to be bingeable.
Yeah.
So no matter when somebody finds us, they can go binge watch all of our content.
Yeah.
And
And that type
that's
of
just
stuff
the
is
beauty
happening,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's just the beauty of like the way we got our setup and the way we got our audience set up. It's fine tuned for them to be able to watch everything we put up.
That's true.
And a lot of them like you.
Yeah,
I like
And
you guys.
you're neglecting them.
neglecting them.
Sorry.
And
Comment
fucking
on this video.
depriving them of
Curse
their
Rhino
content.
out. Tell him post
Yes.
those videos. Go to
don't-
his Instagram.
Just don't call me short. That hurt
Call
my
him
feelings.
whatever it takes.
Man, if short still hurt your feelings,
Call
you
him-
fuck.
call him
It gotta be
tall.
a good one. I like a good short joke. Like, don't come with the bullshit. Oh, your feet swing. Really? That's what you came up with?
When you sit on the toilet, they said your feet swing.
Yeah. That shit will do sometimes.
Swinging on the toilet is crazy.
That's crazy. Now that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that right there, that's crazy.
On the
So
toilet.
when your feet fall asleep, how do you wake them back up?
I just gotta come down here and do this. I gotta do this
Pick them
sometimes.
Jones up.
Yeah.
Do a couple of these.
Yeah. That's why I'm always leaning. You know, realize I'm always leaning? Because if I sit back.
Hey, yo.
What, leaning is wild?
Cut.
Well, that's good, man. It sounds like everybody's doing pretty good. Pretty much the same how we always do, just trying to make a way.
Trying to make
Trying to make a
chicken
fucking
salad
way.
out of chicken shit.
Gotta fight.
Chicken
Gotta fight.
out of chicken shit. Hey, let's talk about this cottage cheese y'all been posting.
No, we better wrap this shit.
Yeah, because that shit nasty. Yeah.
Cottage cheese is good.
It
don't
tastes like
like
nothing.
Yeah,
though.
I
Tastes
really-
like dairy.
It tastes like whatever you put on
Bro,
it.
Nah.
I'm really locked in. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I'm enjoying these meals.
They're
Yeah.
not bad.
Especially when you put that hot sauce on there.
Yeah,
Gotta-
and
the hot
It
sauce.
shouldn't give you as much dopamine as a cheeseburger. No.
And,
no.
That's what I'm saying for people like the dopamine that we get from certain food is like
Yeah, if
it's
you're,
like
trying,
crack.
if you're trying to get that from,
yeah,
you gotta.
you gotta. That's what
You
some people
gotta-
like. Isn't that? No, it just don't
I'm
give
not
you a
cheating.
high.
I'm weighing the Jones 8 ounces.
Okay.
Like,
That shit
tanners,
works.
like,
Though. And like I know that this shit works, so I'm getting the dopamine from like I am fueling my body with
And I know
exactly
people not about to do it.
what I need to
Yeah.
fuel it with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm locked the fuck in.
Hey,
I've
man.
measured everything. Haven't had a drop of alcohol. I've been working my ass off in the gym. I'm gonna be
The gym
right
is
back to
fun.
where better than I've ever been
That's good.
in a
It's
couple
been fun,
months.
Yeah.
And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Curse Rhino out in the comments.
Please.